We're with Emory University. They just completed play in the 10th game of the 2016 NCAA Division III Softball Championships. We have with us center fielder Alyssa Pollard and head coach Penny Siquieros. Coach, talk to us about today's game, please.
I thought we did a good job of kind of coming out and making a statement and hopefully, trying to establish the momentum on our side. And obviously, to Rowan's credit, they turned around and answered rather quickly. And we really just dug ourselves too much in a hole to try and climb out of it. I know that we tried to get the momentum back in our direction. We swung it just a little bit, but then we turn around and do a couple things that again just set us back a little bit. And unfortunately, we weren't able to climb out of it today.
You're touching on exactly where I wanted to start with you there. Yesterday's game was yesterday's game. So
right.
You probably had a plan coming into today. I assume that plan was to get on the board first. And
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that process, where you were at that point, but then when you saw those two runs come on, what do you think that did to your squad?
Right. I think, it just kind of, it flattened us a little bit, I think. You can feel a little bit of the momentum obviously shift, and it just took a lot out of us to try and get that going again, and we weren't really able to kind of reestablish that tempo back on our side. We ended up moving into a much more reactive position, and we kind of held that position, throughout the duration of the game. So we were once again chasing rather than establishing the tone.
Alyssa, let's talk about that a little bit as well. You were out there not just the center fielder, but you're also the leadoff hitter. You were setting the table, 2 hits and 4 at-bats today, both doubles, drove in a run. I think you scored a run as well. Talk a little bit about what was happening there offensively, because you did put 2 runs across the board, but you also left 11 runners out there.
Right.
Talk a little bit about that.
Right, yeah. I mean, we definitely had enough hits, I think, to win that game. It was, missed opportunities and hits just not coming at the right time that I think kind of hurt us. But, I think we definitely put up enough runs to hit, and I'm proud of our offense for, coming through even after that setback that we had in the 3rd inning.
What do we think was happening out there defensively? A little bit 2 more errors today. What do we think was happening behind the pitchers?
I think, a little youth and a little nerves. It's, this is the first time all of us have been here, so I think, that kind of took a little bit of a toll and everything. But, all in all, our defense has been really great this year. We've had to fill voids with injuries and that kind of stuff, so I'm very proud of them for, getting here and fighting all the way through the season.
Well, you're a seasoned interviewee because you had that youth segue in there, so we'll go right to that. You was a senior leader on the squad, one of the few senior leaders on the squad, as we heard on Wednesday night at the banquet. You have a lot of underclassmen, but you've been able to set the tone. You and a couple of the other upperclassmen were able to do that. Talk about where this team is after this game moving forward.
Well, we have just so much talent. It's so unbelievable. So, it's amazing that we were able to get this far with 20 underclassmen and having to, kind of lead them through. Sometimes push them a little bit, but I just cannot imagine what we're going to be next year with the youth that we have and all the talent. Like, there were people who, didn't play every day who still have the talent to be on that field. So it's going to be amazing to see what they accomplish next year.
And Coach, let's finish up with you. Let's talk about the story of Emory this year. How proud are you of this squad and what they're able to accomplish, and essentially finishing in a tie for 5th in the country?
Gosh, it's crazy, JJ. I think most coaches, the majority of the coaches, can say they have an idea how things might kind of lay out, but to go 10-0 and beat an All-American and twice in the conference tournament, set a home run record of 20 in 10 days, UAA, strikeout records, wins records, home run records. All with just one All-American on the team is pretty sensational, to say that we only have one of the best D3 players on our team, and to be at the World Series and hopefully earn, respect from our division and coaches across the country. I mean, we had some hard-fought battles to be thrown into regional where you have, 2 nationally ranked teams ahead of you. Is huge, and it wasn't an easy path, yet I'm so proud of our women and our senior leadership. To lose Hannah Sindel, also a kid that belted out, over 30 home runs in the course of her career. I just sit there and think, my goodness, imagine if we had her too. So to know how well other players responded to that adversity and just really kind of stepping up and providing, segments and dots of accomplishments. We, very infrequently are we able to get freshmen be consistent throughout the entire freshman year. Yet when they threw the darts out there of success, they were great darts and hit the bullseye really well, which we appreciate. I look forward to that consistency as we get out of this year and come back. But it really was a collective, effort of, throwing in spices into the pot at the right time to enable it to taste really good. So I'm really extremely proud of what these gals have done and their growth, and hopefully we'll be able to cook something up next year to taste just as good. So we'll see. It'd be nice to be back.
Coach, we look forward to seeing that. Coach and Alyssa, thank you very much, and congratulations on the fine season.
And if I may say one thing, JJ, I want to thank the NCAA committee and also the city of Salem. I mean, I think the committee works tirelessly to do what they need to do and represent our division the best that they can. I know I've been on that side of the committee before. I've served, and it's a challenging role. And the city of Salem did a bang job once again of producing a great experience for our athletes. So I want to salute both areas.
On behalf of all the hosting committees, we thank you.
You got it.
Congratulations on your season.
Got it. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate it.